It is Thursday, January 23rd. I'm freezing. Let's talk General Hospital. Um, Today's episode was okay. Not much was happening in it, I don't think, really. I feel like they're chem testing Molly and Cody because Molly goes down to where Cody's in lockup to like tell them, hey, Christina's gonna like not press charges as long as you pay for damages. And he's like, I have no money. I was there trying to shake down Smelly for money to pay off Selena. He's got no money, so he's like, I'm just gonna stay here. And then Mac comes in because Felicia and Mac showed up to like help him out, and Felicia like tells Mac, go help your wild child son. And Mac's like, we are worried about you. This is like your second bar fight. What is going on with you? And he's like, it's not having. He won't say that this bar fight has to do with the money he owes Selena. The other bar fight with Drew had to do with Sasha, but he can't tell Mac that he owes all this money. So, but they kind of like, it's like, oh, you have family, we love you, let us lean on you, yada yada yada. I'm here to give you advice, and that was the gist of it. And he in the end he says, hey, I'm gonna call Maxie to apologize to her and to Spinelli. And Mac's like, great, now if you want to stay in like here overnight or whatever because you have no money, you can stay here, fine. Basically, that was it. Not much, but it's you could tell that they were trying to Kim test Cody and Molly because like they were doing that whole like you're a prickly like little Miss Perfect and I'm a wild man, like they were, that was the vibe they were getting off. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. I'm so frustrated that once Molly and TJ broke up, they went bye bye TJ. And it's like, what? So we really cannot have Isaiah and TJ on at the same time. You really are doing this in 2025, General Hospital. Okay. I don't know why I keep getting my hopes up, but there it is. There, he's gone. Great. Um, Rick shows Ava like a little place to live, a new apartment for her to like move into because she's living in a hotel. And it's like, it's better for your case, your custody case, because God forbid we don't not have this custody case thing happening. It's better for your custody case if you have a permanent residence. And she's like, this place sucks, it's too small. I'm like, it looks like it has a big ass fireplace, but whatever. um they're bickering back and forth because earlier uh Ava had gone to Laura to go, hey, are you still gonna be my character witness? And when Laura agreed, that's when they were writing, hey, everyone remembers that Sonny is a bad person. He's a mobster. And Laura was pissed at him. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to, do right by Ava because she really had no issues with Ava, really. And now she's like, oh, I can't because, me and like Sonny share a grandchild. Like, Sonny shares a grandchild with everyone on the show, whatever. Like, we share a grandchild and Lulu and Lucky like him and now they're back. So I have to play. Like, it was bullshit. It was bullshit. I'm pissed for her. I'm pissed that Laura went back on her word. Like, I saw this on I think it was Blue Skies. Blue Sky. And someone's like, wait, Laura defended the hell out of Esme. Esme, who hurt her family, defended her rights as a mother. Like, she's a good mother. She's a good mother. Yet Ava can't like have you defend her. As I keep saying, mother's rights on this show is the most important thing ever. They were saying, poor Willow, Tracy's evil for keeping the kids from her. Constantly, every fucking day, they were like, those kids need their mother. They need their mother. Their mother's the most important person in their life. And yet somehow Ava doesn't get to have that same right because she's Sonny's baby mama. And when it comes to Sonny, he's the only one that gets the rights to his kids. Again, do better, General Hospital. Why are we still writing this story? We've been writing this story for like the past 20 years with Sonny and his kids. Please stop this. Yeah, so Ava is all like edgy because of that, and she starts fighting with Rick, and Rick's like, you owe me money. This is, they're just bickering, and then they finally kiss. I was happy for that because like we've been tiptoeing to like an Ava and Rick kiss for like the longest time, so that was good to see. Liz and Lucky, sorry, I just remembered. Liz and Lucky were at the police station too because when the cops came, they just took both Lucky and Cody, and they start talking again about like Cyrus, and they question Felicia, and Felicia's like, yeah, the bells, and I remember all that, and the bell stopped with the stabbing, and I think it was Cyrus, what's this have to do? And then they're like, oh, we have like thoughts. They're still trying to figure out the connections between everyone that Cyrus is going after. And they're gonna go back to Turning Woods, the place that Lulu was at, and do more questions. That's it. More Cyrus stuff. Joss is telling Lucas everything that went down at the PCPD with Ava and Cyrus, and how he now knows they're on to him because I like accused him, and Lucas is telling her just enough about like, hey, they think he's attacking people at the hospital, and they're like, again, like, oh, why? And they're like, well, should we go to the police? And Lucas is like, no, we need to make sure we have enough evidence. No, you don't. You have enough random connections. Everyone takes all the little bit of information they got. The attack on Michael, the story that Martin told Lucky about their mother and Cyrus's whole like, she should have died when, before. All this information they have, take that to Anna. I feel that's enough for like Anna and Dante and Chase to start doing some like work. All of them going around like trying like, like Scooby-Doo, Columbo, whatever. It's more Scooby-Doo than Columbo. Doing all this is like, what are we doing here? Like they're dragging it out, and now more and more people know more stuff, but no one's actually going to the cops. And then they're not gonna like, he's gonna get away with this somehow. I don't know, but it's like really frustrating that we're still like, they have to figure it out before they take it to the cops. That's the cops' jobs on the show. Anyway, supposedly supposed to be good at it on the show. And Lucas is not telling her everything, but Josh is basically going, I'm gonna go investigate, which means she's got that gun, someone's gonna get hurt. That's all I know. Sonny stops having his heart attacks long enough for Brick to come over. Okay, one thing I will say about Brick, I love that he's never fazed by, oh, there's a new woman in Sonny's life. He's like, oh, Natalia's here? Fine, how you doing? I'm Brick. Get used to me. Like, I'm not gonna get that used to you because there'll be a new one, but you get used to me. And they decide that, well, Brick decides, hey, I'm gonna send you to California to get like checked out by like a cardiologist. Easy peasy. No one knows you're going out there. No one knows why. Natalia's already like, well, come up with a plan. I'm in on this. He's gonna go to California. Okay, great. She also goes to Charlie's to let Christina know that Sonny's okay, but he had to do some work, so he couldn't visit. There was one point, speaking of Christina, where she is talking to Alexis about the custody trial, and she's like, I have to do whatever I can to make sure my little sister Avery is safe from Ava. Meanwhile, her big brother Michael is on his way to Germany because he was burned in a bomb that was set in their father's apartment. But Ava's the danger. I mean, I can't. This is insane. And then they keep having her say things like, very like obvious, over the top. I don't know what I would do without my daddy. Like, basically like, oh my God, he's my everything. Like, oh God, like she and Charlotte should start a club. Good God. Meanwhile at Charlie's, Lucy's there with Sidwell, and I was prepared to be like, oh my God, I can't believe again Sidwell is running around town with his face, with his name, and no one knows what's going on. But then Jordan sees him, gets his name, and goes, I'm leaving. It's very interesting that Sidwell is pumping Lucy for information and her connections. Like, oh, tell me about this person. Oh, Christina, she's blah, blah, blah. Oh, this person. I know that person. Like, he's like, you know everyone. Because she is so happy to tell everyone everything about, well, not everyone, to tell Sidwell all her information that she knows about the whole town, and then use her connections with Laura to set up a meeting for Sidwell. And it's like, Lucy, do you never stop and think critically at all? Like when Alexis was like, hey, isn't it weird that this guy wanted to buy this mansion that's on an island by itself with secret tunnels? And Lucy's like, no, it's fine. I was like, what does Sidwell want? So, I mean, at least Alexis is like, there's something weird going on here. But the best part of this whole thing was Jordan hearing the name, remembering it, and going to Laura and going, hey, Sidwell, the guy who, held your son hostage or captive, because he wasn't really hostage, he was captive, is in town. Like, I remember the name. And also almost killed Isaiah. Like, I remember the name. Thank God someone remembers his name. Sorry, I have the themes of fame stuck in my head. Oh my God. Anyway, but I was like, thank you. Someone, because I was going to go crazy here if no one makes this connection. Like, he was going to be here for months, and then finally, like, Anna's going to run into him, like, at Bobby's or some crap. But yeah. Jordan remembers. She goes to Laura. Laura's like, what the hell? Laura goes and calls, like, all the 3-letter organizations and Interpol, and, like, they're like, no, we have no warrants for him. He's a well-known criminal, but he has no record and no warrants, which is weird. And also, why does he want so badly to have a meeting with Laura? Because he wants to have a meeting with Laura, and he has to know that Laura is Lucky's mom. So what's Sidwell up to? That's my question, really. I mean, he's probably gonna, like, get Sasha. He's gonna hold Sasha captive. But what else is he doing? And again, if he was the one that set the bomb at Sonny's, why? So that's my questions. What is Sidwell's plan? Like, what is he up to? Why is he there? Another question is, who will Joss accidentally shoot with a gun while she's trying to take out Cyrus? And now that Kai's in a hospital, will he be a potential victim of Cyrus? Is there a connection that we can force Kai into the pattern? Will he be there as something to throw them off the pattern? Another question I have is, why has no one told Alexis that Sam died because of, like, the digitalis being injected in her? They were able to, like, they were gonna, like, fire Liz over it, but they haven't told Alexis or Dante about it. And oh, hey, Dante's brother almost died because someone tried to, like, inject digitalis into him. Why is no one from the hospital telling these people, like, telling their families about this? Because that would mean involving the cops, and then they can't be Scooby-Doo and figure out what Cyrus is up to. It's frustrating, okay?